garlic is up this year. Pretty big already. It's deep. Field garlic. Hey guys, prepared wander out in the woods today, and it is a hot and humid day today, and I thought I'd take a break from my little hike and exploring around here, and I'm going to go through 10 things I always carry in my haversack. Now, I've done lots of haversack videos. I've done lots of, day hike videos and bushcraft kit and all that kind of stuff, but there's always items that I always carry with me, and 10 items that I carry in my haversack, and especially when it's summertime and I'm carrying less and less gear, I'm not carrying a big bulky backpack. I want to show you what I consider my essentials, and these are things that I don't leave home without when I'm out in the woods. So stick around, I'm going to show them to you. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of haversack you carry. I've reviewed a lot of different ones. I've reviewed the Helicantech Bushcraft Satchel, of course the Hidden Woodsman Haversack, the Finnish gas mask bag, the Polish gas mask bag. All are great options, and it's really whatever budget you have and what you want to carry as a haversack. But for me, the great thing about a haversack is that they're lightweight, and you don't have to carry a lot of stuff with you to be comfortable in the woods. And if the haversack is organized right and you carry the right mixture of items, you can be out in the woods for all day long and be very comfortable. So this is my Hidden Woodsman Woodland Camo Haversack. Awesome color, love it, very old school. What I carry in mine is, so my top 10 items, first thing is going to be water, and I'm going to carry a canteen kit. Doesn't matter which one you carry. You can carry the heavy cover, you can carry the Pathfinder, stainless steel, USGI, whatever suits you or floats your boat, but I like the heavy cover version or the Keith titanium version because it's lighter weight and it fits in my haversack perfectly. So I have water and I have a cup, and then of course, since both of these are metal, I can boil in either of these, it's an added bonus. Another item I always carry in my haversack is a pocket stove, and one reason I do that is because there are so many different times when there is a high risk for fire out in the woods, especially in the summertime. So by having a small twig stove, I can contain that fire and be compliant with what the regulations are in the woods. And also it's a quick way of making coffee. I don't have to build a big campfire to get anything going, so I can make a nice small contained fire in this and be ready to go. This is an Element titanium stove. I like titanium. For me, for a haversack, that's the way to go. It's lightweight and it's durable. So I always have my stove with me, some means of cooking something, because one of the greatest morale boosters is having a cup of coffee, having something warm, even on a warm day. It's a morale booster for me, so I enjoy that. Other thing that I always carry is some type of eating utensil. Never know when you're going to stop and have a break or have lunch. Even comes in handy when you're driving home and you go through drive-through and they forget to give you a spork. At least you got one with you, right? So always have my spork with me. Another important item is first aid. Can't stress this enough. Now, this isn't a trauma kit by any means, but it certainly is enough to keep me comfortable and treat any minor wounds that I may inflict on myself or someone else. There's Band-Aids, there's moleskin, there's some pain reliever, some chapstick, eye drops because I wear contacts, so in case I get something in my eye, it's nice to be able to flush my eye out. There's even some toilet paper in here for emergency purposes, so a first aid kit is definitely always going to be on the list. Okay, number 5. I like to carry some type of cutting tool with me. I've been carrying this wildlife hatchet from Granford's Brucks for a while now. It's a nice lightweight tool. It can substitute a knife. You don't have to carry a big knife when you have this with you because you can split wood with it. You can do feather sticks, shavings, you know, whatever you need to do, build a shelter. It's just an amazing little tool, and it weighs hardly anything, and it's very sharp, very well made, so it's a great option. And since I have a Hidden Woods haversack, it goes right in that back slot. This little hatchet, you can do pretty much all your wood processing with it. I mean, you're not going to cut down a big tree, but for small stuff, for a small campfire, it does a great job. Alright, number 6. If I'm carrying cutting tools, that means I'm going to have, at least in my mind, I need a lightweight saw. So I like to carry this Opinel. This is a great little option, a great little tool. You've probably seen in a lot of my videos. It always makes it into my haversacks or small day hike kits. For a small saw, it's very powerful. It does a really nice job. It's a very comfortable handle, very ergonomic, locks up nice and tight. I really enjoy it. So if you're going to have a hatchet or a knife, you might as well have a saw. That way you can process wood down. And of course, you know, I'm not always processing wood for a fire, but for emergency purposes, having cutting tools, saws, things like that to make fire, I think is really important. It's kind of following the 10 C's, having all those items with you just in case. Now, another thing I always carry in my haversack is some type of way of making fire, and usually multiple ways. So this may count as many different ways because I carry a little bit of everything. I have a bag of jute twine in here. I have some fat wood that I've processed down. I've actually found in these woods. These are some wax discs that are actually really great for starting a small twig stove. I have my flint and steel kit in here. Butane lighter. Pocket bellows. Matches. These are the waterproof matches in a waterproof case. And that's about it. So, you know, I guess my fire kit counts as one item for the 10 items that I always bring with me. Another thing I always carry with me, and it's not in my haversack, but it's always in my pocket, and that is a Swiss Army knife of some sort. Either I'm carrying my Sac Farmer, or right now I'm carrying this Victorinox German Army knife. Great blade. A lot of great options with this. I won't go into detail about it, but a good multi-tooled Swiss Army knife type multi-tool is what I like to carry with me. For my last 2 items, I always carry some kind of snack with me, something that's going to get me going through the day. If I'm not cooking food, at least a quick snack like a trail bar. And these Cliff Bars are fantastic. It's a great energy source, and you know, you eat one of these and it'll fill you up for a while. And then last but not least, I always carry some coffee. If I'm going to carry a canteen cup and a stove and a means of making a fire, I might as well carry some type of coffee with me. Like I said, it's a morale booster. You can have you having a really bad day on the trail, stop, take a break, make a little bit of coffee, and your day gets a little bit better. And it's, you know, caffeine is a necessity for me. So that's it. I don't carry a ton of stuff with me, but what I do counts. It's well thought out. It meets my needs. It suits my needs. Of course, there's extra items that I bring along depending on what I'm doing. Like today, I brought along this titanium trowel from Vargo because I was digging up some field garlic at one in the walk-in. Since it's spring, there's a lot of wild edibles out, and I like to have this with me just in case. Sometimes I'll bring a pair of gloves if I know I'm processing a lot of firewood. I may bring my wooden cup, just, you know, the different comfort items that I may or may not need every time, but this is my basic kit. This is all the stuff that I need to have a good time in the woods. And it all fits in a very compact, you know, lightweight scouting kit. And that's really what this is. This is a great scouting kit for you getting out there and checking out the woods and seeing what's going on. So, all right, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. You know, just get out in the woods and do something. Go out for a hike, put together a small kit, and start hitting the woods, looking for wild edibles, go fishing. Just get out and move. It's the weather's starting to turn. It's starting to be beautiful and green out again. It's a great time to be out in the woods. So this is what I like to carry in my haversack, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.